Hey roguelike fans, you're seeing this screen and I want to cut off any incorrectly flung excitement about what we're doing today. We are not, let me actually adjust this very slightly. Nope, there we go. We are not playing T.O.M.E, even though it says T.O.M.E at the top. Not yet. We will be playing it, I promise you. We'll be playing the current version of T.O.M.E, and I'm very, very excited about it. It's going to look great. We'll actually be exploring a lot of versions of T.O.M.E over the years, but we're not there yet. What we're doing today, I'll tell you what we're doing, then I got to give you a brief history lesson, a brief half-assed history lesson, because my history is not fully understood. And then we will, sorry, I'm just typing in some shit here while I try and find what I need to know to tell you this history lesson. Go away. Half a second. I promise you, so I should have had this organized first. Obviously, I'm an idiot. 7DRL. What we are going to take a look at today is, because we are still looking at the out of challenge 2005 7-day roguelikes, the 7-day roguelikes or less apparently, that were made in 2005 but were not part of the official challenge. There's one other game listed there called Ghoul's Run by Matthew Brenneman. I did my best to track that down. I managed to find out his full name, Matthew Brenneman, but I can't find the game, and I can't find any reference to the game surviving at this point. If anybody has Ghoul's Run, tell me, let me know, send it to me. I'll check the archive as well. I don't believe it's in the archive RL. I've actually looked, but I'll look better. But there was one more game listed. That is O.D.E / O.D.E. I don't know how he wants it pronounced. O.D.E is a module made for T.O.M.E, the T engine. It stands for one-day roguelike. So one-day example, pardon me. What we're looking at today will be a roguelike that was made in a single day using the T engine, and was made as an example for how easy it is to make a game with the T engine. Now, what is the T engine? Okay, here's our little mini bullshit history lesson where I get facts wrong. Get ready. Way back in the day, a gentleman named Dark God, that's at least the name he goes by online. I don't know if I've ever learned his real name. It feels to me like I should know it, and I can't find it in my head. So for the moment, he's Dark God. Created a variant of Angband called Angband, which we will play again on this channel. I'm very, very excited to look at that. I don't actually know Dragon Riders of Pern that well. It's based on Anne McCaffrey's novels. But solely because that game exists, my interest has been piqued, and I've been trying to find old copies of the books. I think I can find them. I probably find them not used in a current bookstore if I looked. But I've been looking in used bookstores. Haven't found the first one yet. I've got Drummers of Pern or something on my Dragon Drums on my shelf, but that's not the first book. Anyways, he made Angband. At some point, Anne McCaffrey's peoples got upset and asked him to stop making that game, so he abandoned Angband and went on to create an Angband variant called Tales of Middle-earth, a.k.a. T.O.M.E, or maybe Troubles of Middle-earth. I've heard it called two different things. That went on for a number of years. T.O.M.E 2 and T.O.M.E 3 both came out, versions of it, full-on versions, T.O.M.E 2 and T.O.M.E 3, before the family of J.R.R. Tolkien was like, stop this shit. I don't know why these people would care. People are celebrating your work. It's not like it's copyright infringement in any meaningful way. We're talking about ASCII games that are praising the work and will drum up business. But hey, who am I to say? So they got upset with him. They said, stop doing T.O.M.E. He stopped it and changed it to Tales of Maj'El, and it went through a massive sea change in terms of graphics and its approach. It now has no IP conflicts, and it's out and about. Certainly available for free. We will look at it, but it might also have a commercial version, and it looks to be extremely cool. I've played a tiny bit of it a couple years ago, and I was very impressed. It's a big ass game. We're gonna need some time to get there, and we're gonna go via the route I just outlined. We're gonna go via Angband to T.O.M.E 2, maybe to T.O.M.E 3, which is incidentally what you see on your screen right now, T.O.M.E 3, and then to T.O.M.E 4 eventually. But those first three are definitely Angband variants, technically, at any rate. Now, why are we looking at T.O.M.E if we're not looking at T.O.M.E? In 2005, there was the one-day example that was created using the T engine. The T engine is the engine he eventually got up and running to run his game T.O.M.E, and it could be used to create variants or modules, as they were called, of all sorts of games. We may end up looking at a lot of those. I don't know. I did a bit of research on the Wayback Machine and actually saw a bunch of things. I'm like, what the hell is this? It looks like there's a lot there potentially to be mined. But not today. Today we're going to look at the one-day example. So let's play a new game. Nope, I'm sorry, I'm looking at this in my giant window. The terminal window for this is very tiny. So I will be looking at it in my OBS studio where I've made it gigantic. Whoops, let me just move this to the side without fucking everything up. Okay. So right here you can see we're looking at Tales of Middle-earth. I actually did track down where to download the O.D.E module, and I was very proud of myself, and I contacted the archive RL to be like, hey, here it is. Turns out it came bundled with T.O.M.E 3 anyway, which I've got from the archive RL. The link I will provide to download T.O.M.E 3 will be the archive RL. It's just the easiest place to find it. That's where I suggest you go. So we're going to go down to O.D.E, One Day Roguelike Example, version 1 by Dark God. Enter. Oh, The Troubles of Middle-earth. There you go. That is the official title, not Tales. We're not playing that, though. Press any key to continue. Art thou an adventurer? One who passes through the waterfalls we call danger to find the true nature of the legends beyond them? If this is so, then seeketh me. Alright, then. Dark God, in collaboration with Eru Iluvatar. Isn't that Manwi and all the T.O.M.E contributors? I guess those are actual... Iluvatar is definitely a Middle-earthian name. Manwi may or may not be, but apparently these are contributors to this. And or T.O.M.E. Press any key to continue. Okay, here we are. So we only have two choices. Again, remember, this is literally a one-day roguelike made in the T-Engine. We can play a fighter or we can play a berserker. I'm going to play a fighter. They can take lots of punishment. This is the only two descriptors you get. Berserkers hit hard. Let's take a lot of punishment. What is our objective in this? I don't know. It gives you a random character name. I did fire this up. It gave me a different name. I'll take Cal. Cal is the name of the barbarian prince in the awesome board game roguelike, which we will look at someday, called Barbarian Prince. I actually have a store-bought version of that. You can also print it free online, so we'll definitely take a look at it on this channel at some point. That's going to be a weird one to film. All right, Cal. Here we go. So we are level 1. Experience 0. Experience to advance. I want you to take note of this, because I did notice something a bit unusual. It says 10. In-game, it appeared to me to be 2. But we'll worry about that in a minute. Apparently we have one stat that I can see, Constitution 12. We get 1 blow per round. I'm not pointing at the right things because my... I'm not going to use the mouse to show you this because of the way I'm looking at my screen. Blows per round 1. Melee damage per round. Who knows? Gold 0. General speed 0. Hit points. We start off apparently wounded. 10 out of 26. Melee to hit is 0. Melee to damage 0. Armor class 0 plus 0. Fighting. Huh? Let's hit enter. Looks like any other level. That might be our sort of level feeling. Now I want to point out something else that I find interesting. No, I guess it wasn't. Maybe we do need 10 experience. I guess I was playing before and I saw that EXP at the bottom 1/ and I killed something and it said 1/2. And I was thinking that meant 1 out of 2. Of course, it means we're first level. We have 0 experience. We apparently have 16 hit points, not 10 out of 26. So that's a bit of a weird typo on the front page. But whatevs. What I want to point out, though, is that, again, to the best of my knowledge, I'm actually quite certain of it. Trouble of Middle-earth began based on Per and Angband, etc., as an Angband variant, and yet the graphics we are looking at are very distinctly not Angband. They're very net-hacky. This type of... these lines for the walls... There we get some gold. 15 gold. I'm using my numpad to move, by the way. The usual suspect... let me finish my thought. Those graphics, the lines for walls, are very much like NetHack. Let's try pressing question mark. There you go. Wizard mode commands. Please choose one of those. We don't want to do that. List of wizard mode commands. I don't know what the fuck that means. Let's not fuck with it. Escape to exit. But the numpad works. I definitely gives you your inventory. We have a ration of food. We're at 4% capacity. We can carry about 100 pounds, apparently. I have no weapon that I'm aware of. Unless I press E for equipment. Oh, I have a dagger. A dagger and a robe. I have no light source. But I can still see, as far as I can tell. Let me set up my fucking table ergonomically here. I always forget. I get excited. I dive into a game and I'm like, why do I hurt? Why are my arms going numb? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Alright. Get this gold. 11 gold pieces. Oh, there's stairs there as well. Down a staircase. We're not going to use that right now. I'm just bumping into the doors, just opening it. Let's try the old period and walk in a direction. I don't know if it'll work. I'm just curious. Direction. Yeah, it would shoot you in a straight line. It won't follow the passage, apparently. Bat. The bat's hitting us pretty solidly. Well, we got it. Okay. Money. Let's try the Shift R, see if that rests. Yep. So it's using very Angbandy terms, but very net-hacky graphics. Now, that might have been deliberate in the sense that he's trying to showcase, maybe, this is me making suppositions about a god, about a dark god. Maybe they were trying to showcase, hey, how different you can make games using the T engine. I don't know. Or maybe that's not what this means at all. That is a buggy corpse. Can I get it? I got it. I don't know if I can eat it or what. I'm going to try pressing Shift E and see if it gives me a list. The key you just pressed is not currently used. Do you wish to bind this key to an action? No, but that's awesome. Let's press the little E. Now it's equip. I don't know how we eat. Inventory. We can't seem to cycle down. I'm looking at the ration of food. I can't actually cycle down to the buggy corpse. What if I try inventory B? I can examine it, drop it, or destroy it. Let's examine it. A buggy corpse. Something has died, leaving this empty husk behind and going on to someplace better than this foul world. You found it lying on the ground, level 1 of Dungeon O.D.E. I don't think I really need it. Let's drop it. B. Alright. Don't know what our mission is. One day example, I have no idea. I'm going to guess it's not a massive game, given that one day nature. I'll keep trying to press a period to really shoot along here. It does work in straight lines. Just doesn't follow corridors. Oh, there's a door here. We have 2 experience points. Apparently we need 10. A dagger. Does 1 to 4 damage. Let's get that. 14 pieces of gold. Let's kill this jackal. Alright, I think we're done on this level. I don't know if search works. It might. Let's try it in the corner here just to see. Key just press is not currently used. No, so the standard S doesn't work. I don't know if there is a way to search. I mean, there's not much... I don't believe there's any text accompanying this. I could be wrong. I'll double check. I should have double checked before I dove in. But it plays so far like a pretty straightforward thing. No identification on the potions, apparently. That's pretty cool. Oh, we want that. G, forget. You have a potion of Cure Light Wounds. That's good, because I wanted a potion of Cure Light Wounds. I don't know what the gold is for in this game. I don't know if we can meet shopkeepers. What's coming? Press L. No, L is open. Oh, yeah, L looks. Open door. That is the giant ant. Not just a giant ant. That's the orc. Alright. I mean, what else are we going to do? I'll wait till it comes to me and attack it. It stings me. Fuck me, did it ever hurt. It's kicking the shit out of me. Am I not attacking it at all? All it's giving me is its information that it's hurting me. Am I not hurting it in any way? There's a wall blocking my... Oh, of course. I was trying to go east. Alright, I'm going to attack west and see if it gives me any... Well, no. Let's quaff. B. Stung me again, that fucker. But I appear to be getting back health as I move, so let's keep running. Although we don't want to go someplace where we end up... See, it's not giving me any information about me attacking it. Giant ant stings me, I die. Maybe I can't hurt it. You've died, it seems. That is bad. But you can try again. I will try again. I don't want to save the character sheet, no. Let's see the score. Cal. Level 1, experience 5. Alright, let's press E for exit. That killed the game. Let me go launch it again. Well, my stuff is set up for this. I'm playing... There's T.O.M.E 3 and there's T.O.M.E 3 SDL. We're playing the SDL version. Maybe I should have played the other version. Maybe I could have expanded the game directly. Dude, here we go. Mother of Pearl. Here we go. I pull this to the side, and I can immediately... Let me just move this cursor out of the way. Let's play a new game. Of O.D.E. We can't play T.O.M.E yet. We're definitely nowhere near ready to go there. It seems you have a dead character for this module already. It is advised to reuse, to keep master memory. To do that, and that's a very Angband thing again. To do that, just load the dead character and make a new one from its ashes. Do you still want to make a new game? No. Let's load a saved game. Cal. Miralgurin. Let's load my guy I left. Because he was doing alright, as far as I can tell. Oh. Alright, well, whatever. I loaded him, but I'm not playing him, apparently. Let's try the Berserker this time. Because Berserkers hit hard. Let's play Garanwin. Goodbye, me. On the surface, seems similar, except for the constitution is lower. It's 10 instead of 12. And we have 12 hit points instead of 16. Okay. I don't know how I reload my old test guy. If I wanted to play him, Miralgrin. I don't know if you can quit and save and have it really come back. That was an easy kill anyway. Let's rest. I'm intrigued by this discrepancy between Angband style play and NetHack style graphics. I wanted to instinctively fire my sling at him. I'm playing O.Angband right now, and my instinct when he's running is like hit him with a sling. I can't. I don't have a sling. I assume I still have a ration of food. I assume I still have my standard thing: dagger and a robe with 1 armor class. Some sort of corpse? No, a lantern. Let's get that lantern. Let's wield that lantern. W.B. Your light source is a lantern. I don't know if we need it, mind you. I haven't noticed anything dark going on here, unless it let me see further down the halls. I haven't noticed. Bat's running. He's got some decent AI. He knows enough to run. Let's rest in this corner. I don't know how long this game will be because, well, fuck that ant. That ant seemed like it was not fair. A filthy rag. Let's get it. Can we wield that in any way? We can wield the filthy rag. All right, let's take a look at it. Is that better or worse? No, I don't think so. Doesn't say anything about it. Let's wheel our robe back. At least the robe says it has 1 armor class. I don't know what the rag has. Pardon me, what was I saying? Yeah, the ant, every time I attacked it, it just said it stung me. It didn't say, like, you swing and you miss. It felt like I wasn't allowed to attack it or something. I'm not sure if that's an error or if that's a monster you're supposed to stay away from. I mean, maybe it's a one-day roguelike and that's the boss. Maybe 2 levels is as deep as it goes. I don't know. As my usual plea, I'll put it out there right now. If anybody knows anything about O.D.E, I mean, Dark God, if you're watching, you want to fill me in. If anybody knows anything about this game, this module, pardon me, for the T-Engine version 3, I guess, tell me. I wish to know these things. You enter the next area. More. What a boring place. Yeah, I'm just trying to learn here. Do I have a lantern and everything? I still can't see more than this. Maybe this would have been a darkened room entirely if I hadn't had the lantern. You can see 2 squares around us, exactly as you could with a lantern in Angband. How interesting. What is this? Okay, well, last time we saw one of these, it was physically red. It didn't describe it as red. It doesn't have those descriptors that you'd think of in with identification in a lot of games. But it was physically a red exclamation point. It's interesting that it was green this time. You also see it said you reorder some things in your pack. That is verbatim. This guy's kicking the fuck out of us, but let's try and kill him. Okay, we got him, apparently. Maybe. Unless he ran. He might have run. Let's run too. And probably pressing C? Yeah, C. I'll go right here and rest. I don't know if they heal or not, but let's walk right down the center. That way if he's around me, I can see him. Fuck! See, I'm terrified of that thing. What do we know about it? That's the giant ant. I mean, what am I going to do? It stings me. I don't appear to be able to attack it. Like, it didn't say you swing and you miss, right? The only thing we have going for us as a berserker as opposed to a fighter is that we have less hit points, but we do more damage. So maybe I'm hitting it, it's just not reporting it. Is that a bug? Or is this an unkillable enemy? Not just unkillable, but unfightable. Maybe so. I'm going to try one more time, only because this is so goddamn short. I have no idea. For all I know, that's as winnable as it gets. Let's hit a E. Because that ant seems to be like a fucking mega boss who cannot be stopped by anything. It's like fucking Evil Otto in Berserk, if you know that game. Not Berserk the roguelike, Berserk the actual old fucking arcade game. Alright, which shows my age. Let's play, let's load a save game. Let's try and rogue Miralgrin again, just to see if it happens to let me play him. But it doesn't, eh? So you have to start from scratch every time you're doing it. As far as I can tell. Let's play Fighter again. Relive. Let's play Relive and not relive our experience where we got our ass kicked. Oh, fuck. I started in a room with monsters that are going to kill me. Yep, we're dead. That is bad. Let's try one last time. Sorry. That was a cheap shot. T.O.M.E 3 SDL. I know SDL is getting long in the tooth now as sort of a graphics engine. There's not many people who are still using it, but to me, because it was what really let me move away from using old DOS type graphics. I used to use either 16 color 640 by 480 or 256 color 320 by 200. That's what I used for my own games for the longest time. No, god damn it. Sure. And when I learned about SDL, I could finally move into the modern era and start using good graphics. So to me, not Relive. Let's call him B-Lav. No, let's call him Bob. He'll stand out. What the fuck? Where'd he come from? Oh, we're dead again. Fuck off. One last time, I swear to you, even if we die right off the bat, this is still my last attempt at O.D.E. This was only meant as, let's be very clear. This is not somebody's fucking passion and they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna make the ultimate roguelike and I'm like quitting this soon. This was made to show what you can do in a single day. Very, very obviously impressive for that. Bob. I'm a fucking fighter. Named Rick. Sorry, I don't feel inventive today. The fuck was I saying? I don't remember. Orc. Well, I think we're dead. Oh no, we got out of that. Close. Rest. Alright, we're back. Let's get a buggy corpse. Can we eat it? And we tried this already, didn't we? B. Let's drop it. Let's drop a buggy corpse. I don't know if it means buggy as in bug-ridden, or if it means buggy as in they were trying to implement eating and they didn't have time, and therefore the code is buggy. I think we're fucking dead. This guy kicked the shit out of us last time. There's one right behind him as well. Alright, that's it. That's as far as we got. Well, guys, that was O.D.E, the one-day example roguelike, made in the T engine, possibly for T.O.M.E 3, possibly for T.O.M.E 2. It was made in 2005, outside of the 7-day roguelike challenge, the Rogue Basin, which you can find online. Just Google Rogue Basin, all one word. And then within there, search for 7DRL. You can get some information on 7DRLs. Via that, if you go to the 2005 out-of-challenge 7DRLs, O.D.E is listed as such. We just looked at it. Please do not take that as an example of what T.O.M.E is. That was obviously, again, that was just an example of what you can do with the T engine in a single fucking day. So bravo. Again, anybody got any experience with this game, tell me, fill me in. I will include a link to where you can find the archive RL. If you download the entire archive, or if you somehow, I mean, that seems the best bet, although it's like many gigs, so brace yourself if you have a slow internet connection. If you're on 56K, God help you. But yeah, the download T.O.M.E 3 or search for it online. Maybe you can find it elsewhere. It appears to come bundled with it. I'll also include a link to where you can get O.D.E on its own in case you have some other version of T.O.M.E and I don't know, you want the module. There you go. That's it for me today, guys. I have other things to do, but yeah, I think we're moving on. I'll see what's up next. I'm going to try and keep going chronologically here. Look at the 2006s and 2007s. If there's anything we missed 7-day roguelike-wise in that era, we'll look at it. Otherwise, we'll deviate to something of my choosing, which may or may not be moving on to the 2008 7-day roguelikes, or maybe something totally different, depending on my whim at that time. Goodbye. Let's press E for exit. No, let's look at our fucking score. Yeah! Experience 9. That guy did well. Really? Did I kill that hobgoblin? Is that what? Maybe I killed one of those hobgoblins. Maybe they were really valuable. Huh. We are like an inch from leveling up. There you go. Escape. E for exit. Stop recording.